Clover fresh milk is way better. Made with love by Clover.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express, and we're about to start our very first cooking segment. So today, Clem will be treating us to a traditional fish pie. Now, this recipe is both comforting and nutritious, made with smoked haddock and a wonderfully creamy sauce. It's guaranteed to be a hit with the whole family. So let's get started. I'm under huge pressure with my family all the time to get, and especially making fish, being Portuguese. If you can't,
you have to.
If you can't make fish, you can't make anything.
So just, how about you show me?
So...
It's okay, I got you. It's fine, I got this one. But you know what? We should all try and have fish at least once a week. Really, we should.
Yeah.
It's amazing, it's good for you, and it's delicious.
Yeah.
A great way to get everyone in the family eating fish is with this recipe. So let's get started. Very easy. What I've got over here, let me actually just swap it out for you. Right here. We're going to have our beautiful Clover fresh milk into the pot. And we've showed you a couple of recipes with Clover over the past few weeks.
Just plug it in?
Go for it. But we're actually showing it, you know what? Keep on going. We're actually going to teach you today how to infuse that milk, that's fine, with some beautiful flavor. And haddock is great. It's slightly salty, very smoky, and that flavor is going to impart into our milk. So all we're going to do, beautiful haddock fillets into our Clover full cream fresh milk, just like that.
And remember, if you want this recipe as well as the shopping list and all the information that you need to make it for dinner, all you need to do is SMS the keyword Clover to 33650 and we'll send you all that you need. And this could be your dinner tonight. Okay, so the haddock's just gone in the milk.
So what you're going to do is you're going to put that onto a gentle simmer. And what's going to happen is the haddock's going to poach. We spoke about the flavor that's going to impart into the milk, which is exactly what you want because you're going to use that milk for the sauce. So here's my haddock that I've taken out already.
And doesn't this soften that fishy flavour quite a bit?
It takes out that little bit of saltiness comes out. So you're still going to season your milk, but I mean, it does kind of like soften the flavors and the texture of the fish as well. Yeah.
Because we've used the milk, doesn't it make it a little bit more creamy?
Absolutely.
Okay, good. More creamy than fishy.
It is. So let's get started on the flavors. So we're going to do a Burmese, very simple. I'm going to actually ask you to do that. You've got a little white bowl over there.
Got
If you could please mix butter and flour together into a paste for me. Butter and flour. There we go.
How many butters?
How many butters? Let's go 4. 4 knobs of butter, and you can add the flour. So back to the milk now. We're going to add our fish again because we can flake it up. I like it nice and chunky. You're going to do that for me. I'm going to go in with some mustard powder. Mustard powder and haddock, for some reason, in a pie, it just elevates the flavors of everything.
Okay.
So use your mustard powder, something you should always have in your pantry. A little bit of leeks, which I've washed thoroughly. You don't want to be chomping on sand. It's the worst thing ever. And that's going to soften in this milk as it's busy cooking. The reason for this is the Burmese. We've already got our milk, so the Burmese is a paste made out of flour and butter.
Am I using the right utensils here in doing this?
You are. So once it all comes together...
Not a PC, honestly.
Once it all comes together, it's going to be used as a thickening agent. So I'm going to say, I'm going to take the bits. Can I have your spatula?
Oh, please.
There we go. I'm actually going to use the bits that you got in the back because that's perfect. So that's going to thicken up nicely, and you're going to...
there's a nice little battery.
Exactly. Yeah. Well done.
Yeah.
So
pleasure.
So look, I'm using these guys.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. Okay, cool. In it goes. That's going to start melting through the milk and all that flavouring goodness, and it's going to thicken it because you don't want to have a runny pie. You don't.
Nobody needs a runny pie.
Okay. So we spoke about the fact that we got that richness in there from the milk. You don't need to add cream at all. You got the amazing flavour of Clover fresh cream milk in there.
Amazing.
And what I love, the best thing, it actually stays fresher for longer. So true. Okay. So you're safe. So get the milk in, get in there, all the flavours in there. Everything's doing exactly what it's supposed to. Once it's nice and bubbling and thick, all you're going to do is you're going to pour it into a nice oven-proof dish. Make sure it's greased. I just grease it all the time. Yeah. Some breadcrumbs go on top, and that's what you're going to end up with. So a little tip to add some nutrients to it. At this stage, you could also add some broccoli and some carrots.
All right.
Getting your fibre a day in there, and basically that's you done. Oh, yes, my goodness. Sorry, standing next to Jeannie, how can I forget the roasted garlic?
You left, and you know what's so funny, why I'm laughing about this, is because literally for the past few weeks, if you've been using roasted garlic in everything.
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 So we're going to add it in there. I'm going to mush it up first. I'm going to mush it up, and I'm going to add it in there. Thank you, Jeannie, for that. But that's our beautiful haddock pie. What'd you think?
Absolutely gorgeous. So then that bakes, and then, oh, there you go, dinner.
Done.
I can't believe how the recipes are so easy that you come up with and that you teach us. Remember, the keyword Clover to 33650, and this fabulous fishy pie could be yours for dinner tonight. Let's have a quick recap.
Clover fresh milk is way better. Made with love by Clover.